A week of global turmoil, from the Oval Office to the Oscars and everything in between. This week has been a whirlwind of dramatic events, from the tense Oval Office meeting between President Trump and President Zelenskyy to the glitz and glamour of the Oscars. The international stage has seen significant shifts in alliances and strategies, while closer to home, the UK grapples with issues ranging from police misconduct to sick pay reform. Let's delve into the week's most compelling narratives. The Ukraine crisis, a shifting landscape of alliances and uncertain peace. Friday's meeting between President Trump and President Zelenskyy in the Oval Office left the world reeling. The encounter, described by some as a clash, has cast a long shadow over efforts to broker a lasting peace in Ukraine. The aftermath has seen a flurry of diplomatic activity, with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer leading a European summit aimed at forging a unified approach to resolving the conflict. However, the path to peace remains fraught with challenges. The White House, through various surrogates, has suggested that President Zelenskyy's conduct during the meeting was somehow detrimental to peace negotiations, implying a level of culpability for the strained relations. This narrative is sharply contested, particularly given the widespread support for President Zelenskyy within Ukraine. Reports from Odessa and Kyiv paint a picture of a nation firmly behind its president, defying the White House's portrayal of an unpopular leader. Ordinary Ukrainians express deep dismay at the White House's apparent leniency towards the Kremlin, highlighting their unwavering faith in Zelenskyy's leadership. They view his approach, while perhaps unconventional, as sincere and rooted in the urgent need for survival and peace. One Kyiv resident, Yulia, poignantly summarized the sentiment. "It was an emotional conversation, but I understand our president. Maybe it wasn't diplomatic, but it was sincere. It's about life we want to live." President Zelenskyy himself, while declining to explicitly label the Oval Office meeting an ambush, has indicated his willingness to engage in further dialogue with President Trump. This openness to continued communication, despite the perceived slights, underscores his unwavering commitment to securing peace for his nation. However, the differing narratives emanating from the White House and Kyiv highlight the profound chasm in perspectives and the significant obstacles hindering a negotiated settlement. The European summit, convened by Prime Minister Starmer, aimed to chart a course towards new proposals capable of garnering support in both Kyiv and Washington. While there were glimmers of European unity, the lingering uncertainty surrounding the U.S. position continues to cast a long shadow. Dan Sabag's insightful explainer piece meticulously details the daunting challenges facing Europe as it navigates the path towards enhanced security without unwavering U.S. support. Patrick Winter further illuminates the complexities of the situation, highlighting the upcoming EU summit and its critical decision regarding the release of defense investment funds. This decision will determine whether the bloc will deviate from its established debt-limiting rules, a move that holds significant implications for the future of European defense. Prime Minister Starmer's steadfast refusal to openly criticize President Trump over the Oval Office meeting, a stance distinct from that of several other European leaders, has sparked considerable debate. In a BBC interview, Starmer acknowledged his discomfort with the footage of the meeting, but emphasized the paramount importance of finding a constructive response to the situation. His strategy of attempting to maintain a bridge to the U.S., even amidst the turbulent aftermath of the meeting, remains a key element of the UK's approach to the crisis. Behind the scenes, White House officials reportedly blamed President Zelenskyy for the meeting's contentious outcome, alleging that Ukrainian officials were warned against negotiating security guarantees before the proposed minerals deal was finalized. This aligns with comments from Senator Lindsey Graham, a close Trump ally, who reportedly advised Zelenskyy against engaging in contentious discussions regarding security agreements. These internal accounts paint a picture of strategic miscalculations and potential miscommunications that exacerbated the already tense situation. The question of whether the Oval Office meeting was intentionally orchestrated to undermine peace negotiations remains a subject of intense speculation and investigation. The contrasting narratives and evolving dynamics surrounding the Ukraine crisis underscore the precarious nature of peace efforts and the deeply entrenched divisions that must be overcome to achieve a lasting resolution. Beyond Ukraine, a kaleidoscope of global events. The week's headlines extend far beyond the Ukraine crisis, encompassing a range of significant developments across the globe. Gaza, Israel's cutoff of humanitarian supplies to Gaza intensifies pressure on Hamas to accept revised ceasefire terms, demanding the release of hostages without an Israeli troop withdrawal. This action has sparked widespread international concern and raises serious humanitarian implications. UK police misconduct. A shocking revelation exposes the extent of sexual misconduct within the UK police force, with at least 25 undercover officers engaging in sexual relationships and deceiving members of the public. This disturbing discovery highlights the urgent need for systemic reforms within the police force to address ethical violations and rebuild public trust. Pope Francis's health. Pope Francis remains hospitalized with pneumonia, prompting concerns among well-wishers worldwide. His absence from the Sunday Angelus for the third consecutive week underscores the severity of his condition. UK sick pay reform. A significant policy change guarantees sick pay for over 1 million of the UK's lowest-paid workers, representing a crucial step towards greater social protection and economic security for vulnerable individuals. Oscars 2025. The Oscars ceremony saw a triumph for the low-budget comedy Anora, which swept 5 awards, including Best Picture and Best Actress. Adrien Brody's performance in The Brutalist earned him the Best Actor award. The absence of political commentary from the ceremony, particularly any mention of Donald Trump, was noted as a significant departure from previous years. Other noteworthy events. A documentary, No Other Land, exploring the destruction of Masafer Yatta in the West Bank by the Israeli military, highlights the challenges faced by ethically challenging films in securing distribution deals. The rise of Reform UK in Pontypool, Wales, suggests a failure of Labour's attempts to counter the right-wing populist appeal. The increasing popularity of bootstraps, self-help influencers, exemplified by Kylie Perkins, reflects a broader societal shift. Expert advice on optimizing GP visits addresses the persistent challenges in accessing healthcare. Exciting developments in the football world, including Fulham's FA Cup victory and proposals to scrap relegation in the Women's Super League, have captivated fans. India's cricket victory over New Zealand further adds to the week's sporting highlights. A quiet environmental triumph in Basel, Switzerland serves as a reminder of the positive change possible, showcasing the transformative potential of urban green spaces. Thousands of thriving green rooftops demonstrate the remarkable biodiversity possible through decades-old policies. This week's events, ranging from geopolitical crises to cultural celebrations, underscore the complexity and dynamism of the world we live in. The urgent need for global cooperation, ethical conduct, and social justice remains a recurring theme, challenging us to navigate the complexities of the present and work towards a more equitable and peaceful future. From the tense negotiations over Ukraine's future to the heartwarming scenes of solidarity at Sandringham, the week's events serve as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the profound impact of individual actions on a global scale. The diverse range of topics covered, from political turmoil to sporting achievements and cultural milestones, offer a glimpse into the multifaceted tapestry of human experience and the ongoing struggle to create a just and sustainable world for all.